get this game started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Ray. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
That's how we play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam
Take it to the crib, huh?
The 20.
What?
Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Got it in the middle, it's right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, go fight another.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Let's feed it to that motherfucking
dog. We know offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Manning. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Good shit.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
What? He 3-read that shit. I ain't know he was familiar with that fucking fuck. I did. I'm thinking he gonna stop right in the middle of the zone.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited
I got
the
that shit
QB
right back.
and
I
tried to
deserve
fit
this
that
score.
one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Breaks the tackle. So runs like that can really help your
pays
field
for
position
it.
as they're up at the 35.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay.
Damn, I deserve to get scored.
If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the air, it's Manning. Got his man out of the backfield. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Slings it downfield.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's picked off.
Oh, yeah, defense.
This guy. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And if you're going to throw a heater like that as a quarterback, you better be accurate because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's a draw. Slithers into space.
51. If you would just get out the way, you could have.
To put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe.
And that's on me.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team.
I seen what he was doing there, making a
and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. There to make the tackle. And
He did. If he did what he was supposed to do, boy, that would have.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Oh, damn well.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get
Put
it
that
to
pressure
the
on him,
receiver.
he ain't gonna know what to do with
The
it.
offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he lost
And the
too,
defense
Chad.
stops him just short of the first down. Maybe
Oh,
needed
yeah.
a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down.
Good, I know.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running behind that left side. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the air, it's Manning. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Longhorns
That's a long-ass drive to the defense.
this
Ain't
drive,
no
but
stop.
they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going for 6. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gray. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the
Under
football.
zero
Makes
pressure.
the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This motherfucker played pick six.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
I'm ready to take this shit to half. This. Like,
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Rebels want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Diggs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He makes a catch. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the grab in the end zone.
shit barbecue.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Longhorns are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's a throw and catch you will put on the resume reel. Great footwork along the boundary.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He lets it fly. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Look, what the fuck just happened?
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
They're going to do the bullshit.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's dribbling.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
No, bro.
Motion from the wideout. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40.
I just got hold on. What shit, bro.
To the air. It's Manning. Quickly to the tight end.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Grab near the sticks.
Like 14, 20.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
He just running with the nigga, bro.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Good shit, eh?
Complete a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to
One, what the fuck was you doing?
Distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good
like,
throw,
I genuinely want to know what the fuck you doing.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Good
down.
shit. Get on his ass.
Right to the ground, incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This certainly... Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Russell out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Looking to fire. It's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Quarterback making checks. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Yes, sir. Number 1, nickel. I'm sorry for my foul language, but that was clutch. What in the fuck? Did he just try to lag switch me?
I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it says not.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Manning. It's complete on the right side. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw.
He got cooked on somebody.
Lowers that shoulder.
You got stuck on somebody.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Just keep slinging it. Oh, he's going to try to get him over the top.
That's a pick.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Hey, Johnny Disco. Hey, Johnny Disco.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice
we'll take that. We'll take that.
And gets down to avoid contact. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, in typical fashion, in a 2-minute situation, throwing to the sideline, trying to save the clock here in a tie game late. But the biggest advantage this offense has is the 3 timeouts they have right now. They can use those, and because of that, start attacking the middle of the field, throwing the football.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Gives it on the option. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. Still on his feet at the 45.
Let's fucking go.
Gets it all the way down to the the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Damn, I still had 2 o'clock. How that fucked me over.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. With the line of scrimmage at the 42, this kicker will have to give it everything he's got and hit one from 59 yards out.
I fucked my own self over on this one, bro.
Good. And after the
That's
miss,
that's some stupid shit. Oh.
Round of overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Pick. Yeah, that's game. That's fucking game.
And what a mistake
I'm a
by
dog.
the offense. Here in overtime,
I had to turn this shit off my phone because B5 won't disconnect my account. This for the account, B5 and shit.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. On the run, it's Lacey. Got enough.
Oh yeah, that was great.
But he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground. And he's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll use the running game.
Tutty, nigga. That's game.
And the celebration is on. They walk
Yeah.
touchdown in OT.
Never again.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this.
I had to fight the victory for this.
He can get it done.